Our top story tonight is about an unarmed black man killed by police in insert any city that has a large black population yet has almost no minorities working with law enforcement. He was killed around insert literally any time of day. Here's what we know so far. The victim stood about height tall enough to scare white people if it's in a black body that isn't dunking, running, throwing, jumping, or standing during the national anthem. He weighed about insert weight heavy enough to support the world on his shoulders after it was stolen from him while simultaneously keeping his head held high. The man was shot in broad daylight somewhere around his community. The police claimed they felt threatened because he looked suspicious and that he was up to no good, or in other words, he was insert color. Community members say that he was kind and that he wouldn't hurt a fly. Police say he was no angel. His family says he was an artistic soul. His family says that he was an artistic soul and that his tattoos told stories that words couldn't describe. The police say that he looked armed and dangerous because his arms looked dangerous. He had graduated from insert high school here with honors. He had played insert sport and had hoped to one day go pro and stand in front of cameras so he could get out the hood. The police say he was a hoodlum. They say they found videos of him smoking insert noun and that he had tweeted insert N-word on multiple occasions, and if he was going to act like it, then they would treat him like one. Our story begins when the police started to approach the man. Eyewitnesses say the man looked scared because two men with fully loaded weapons were walking towards him. The police say they were scared of the man because he was insert verbs such as holding a wallet, holding a phone, holding a pack of Skittles, holding literally anything, walking home, wearing a hoodie, driving with a broken taillight, selling cigarettes, not indicating while driving, making eye contact, laughing, or existing. As the police inched closer, they had their hands on their holsters and the man took a step back. They told him to put his hands up. The man began to turn his back to the officers, his hands in the air, reaching up to heaven, afraid that the next time he would open his eyes, he would be looking into God's face. While his hands were up, the police yelled at him to get on the ground and he complied. As he made his way to the floor, the police claimed that they saw him reach for insert any noun except a gun and mistook it for a weapon, just as they mistook him for a weapon, and fired insert unnecessarily large amount of bullets into his insert body part, and into his insert body part. His body fell to the ground as his community looked on. His blood, the same color as the stop sign, began to seep into the cracks of the cement. He died the same way the police saw him, as part of the street. The ambulance didn't arrive for an insert number of hours and he laid there. His mother was alerted and she ran past the policeman trying to hold her back. Her tears soaked her son's shirt and her son's blood stained hers. Eventually, medical attention showed up. He was carried into the ambulance and announced dead on arrival. His community has begun protesting. His face is on every news station. Insert hashtag has been trending on Twitter for the past 2 hours. No police have been arrested. As I'm reading this report, 179 black people have been killed by police this year. On September 1st, 2016, another unarmed black man has died. Rest in peace, insert your name here.
To benefit from its branches, so she consistently works her limbs, embarking on hard work without taking. Divides it into two tones that can never seem to correlate, but always agree to be against one another. You see, back then, all